Hi guys, this is Angela with Simple Wolf. I just wanted to quickly walk you guys through how to set up your own websites. We're going to start with a Weebly website for education. They're specific for teachers, they're free, and they're super easy for you to work. So I figured that would be easier for you than trying to set up a WordPress website. So we're going to start by going to education.weebly.com. So go ahead and type that in. And once you're on the Weebly website, you will go ahead and get started now. So you're going to create a username and a password, and then enter your email address and accept their terms. So once you click sign up, you'll be brought to the Weebly page here. Go ahead and enter your name and the school name and your country. Submit there. If you want to watch a demo, you can do that. We are just going to go ahead and create a website. Once you create your website, you'll be brought to this choose a theme. So I want everyone to go in and pick the same theme. So we're going to go with this brisk theme. And then from here, it's asking you what you want your website to be called. So we are just setting up a free site, so it's going to be yourname.weebly.com or your classroom, whatever you want to call it. This is something you can take with you and use in the future, so I would recommend using your name. And go ahead and hit continue. This takes you to the Weebly dashboard. Once you're in here, I want everyone to click on theme and select that light red color. So all of us will have the same theme settings. We won't change the fonts, so everyone's fonts will stay the same. And then go back and click on build. And I would like everyone to remove the header, so go to no header. And that way we'll all have a blank page to start with. This makes it nice and easy. You can make it a single page if you would like. I think that's probably going to be the easiest for everyone, or you can add pages up here if you want to have a contact me page, a assignments page, whatever you'd like to do. But for right now, we're just going to work on this home page here. So right now, I would think you might want to add an image, maybe an image of your classroom, perhaps an image of yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and upload a photo of me. Then once that file's uploaded, it doesn't need to be giant like that, so I'm going to crop it a little, make it fit what I am wanting to do. So click OK on that, and then I will drag it and make it smaller as well. And maybe just crop it a little bit more. And just hit OK then, and save it. So in here, I would actually like this to be over here and the first thing that people see. So I'm going to add a text box alongside of it. If I just drag it over, you see that little blue line appears. And so that's putting the text box next to it. And you have two equal columns now. I don't want them to be equal. I want to move that over. I think I will make my photo just a little bit larger. Save that. And then I'm going to add some text about myself. You can add whatever you'd like, a little intro to your page for your students, and then click off. I personally don't like how high up it is. I could either hit return down a couple times, or you can add a spacer right above it, and that'll also make a space. Up at the top here, we can add a title to your page. So if you want to call it something simple, just your title and your class. You can add a picture if you want a little picture or a logo, the school logo you could put up here, whatever you like. I like to just keep it the classroom name. After that, I would like to add a contact box so students can contact me or their parents can contact me right on here. We'll also add in email as well. So I'm going to put that right there. And again, I'm going to drag over the column, make it a little bit smaller. I'll give it a title. Contact me anytime. Now I'll make that bold. And it shows you these different, just like a Word document would. You can underline, italicize, bold, change the color. Anything you want right up here. I'm going to make it just a little smaller so you use these plus or minuses. I just want it to fit in the box there. And then I'm going to go to form options here. It's going to this email address. You can have it go to whichever email you want it to. The confirmation message that they'll see. Thank you for your information has been submitted. So that's what they'll see once they hit submit. So you can change that if you want it to be something else. You can change the spacing here. I'm going to remove all the spacing just so it takes up a little less real estate on the page. And the button, if you want the button to say something else other than submit or you want it to be centered, whatever you want it to be, you can change those options there. So once you have those settings done, I usually click down here and then I also click on width and height. So I'm going to change the height to small. See how it popped up down there? So now there's just a little less, doesn't take up quite as much room. If I click off of that, I can go up here and hit save. So now it's just a little bit smaller of a box. Now you can see you've got this large area here where you can put all the information about your class. You've got your contact form. We can either add information right here with your name. You can just type it in if you want your name and phone number there. I'm actually going to put it right over here under my picture. So I'm going to take this text here and just drag it right under my picture. And I'm going to put in my name and my contact information, as well as my email address. And to make it a hyperlink, I'll just select what I want and click on this little link here, create link, and I'm going to go to email address and type it in one more time and save that. And now this is a hyperlink, so when they see it on the website, they'll be able to click on it. I'm also going to make that text just a little bit smaller so it all fits. Maybe it's a little too small, so I might make it a little bigger and then just drag that over. So now everything fits on here just a little bit nicer. So once I have the basic information about the class and the contact, you might want to add a schedule. It's totally up to you. I might just add a space below my name. See if I can move that up here right below my name. All right, and let's add a title below that. I think I will just call it class schedule. Here smaller and bold. And then below that, I'm going to add the text. And on in here, I can go ahead and put in our schedule. So you can go ahead and put your whole schedule in there if you'd like. It's really up to you at this point what content you'd want on your website. As you can see, you can drag stuff around. If you want to decide you want it over here, you can move it wherever you'd like once you get it created. If you want to have a contact page on its own, you can go up to pages and just add create standard page, give it a name, and hit and what kind of header you want. I usually just go right there, no header, and click save. And then you can see it automatically adds it right up here, home and contact me. Otherwise, you can just keep it all on one page and keep it simple. I want to show you one other thing here. If you want to add any files to your website, if you want to have a section for parents to download your next newsletter or your weekly, whatever you want to put in here, I would probably have a section right below all of this. Let's see. Let's just call it news, or maybe class news. Put some text there. You can list what's coming up. You can say fold it. I'll put a star there and put it below. Nope, I don't want that to be bold, so let's highlight that. Alright, Friday is the end of the semester. Alright, so I've got some news there. I think I'd like to put the newsletters right next to it. So let's put that there. Make that a little smaller. And then I'm going to add my file. Grab it here, put it right underneath newsletters. And it shows me right here file name. So if I click on that, I can upload a file and just find it on your computer and drag it in. I'm going to find the January. There we go, January 2016. And then it automatically puts it in there with the title you had on it. If you want to change it, you can just click on it again by file name and give it the name you want. If you want it to be on the left side of that box or on the right side, just click on that there. And that saves everything right away. I see that my text here moved down a little bit. I want to move it back up under my classroom news. So I'm going to find this little box, drag it up here under classroom news so it fits in that area. Now you can see my classroom news. I can keep adding stuff underneath as I need or remove it when it's outdated. I've got my newsletters area. It's all on this one page, easy to see. Go ahead and format it the way you want and make it your own. You can add some pictures of your class if you want. Say you want a section for upcoming pictures. There is a image or slideshow option on here, or gallery if you want to add multiple pictures to your site. I think it's always fun to have classroom pictures of events that you're doing. So that's always an option. So just add a couple, put them side by side, put a few down here. And just click on it to add your picture. And once you have it the way you want it, go ahead and hit publish. It's reminding you that your website address is going to be angelagaring.weebly.com, and just hit continue. It's going to tell you that it's publishing. It says good news. It's also available on a .com. We don't want to pay for anything, so we just know that our website has been published and we are good to go. If you want to view your website, just click right on that link. It takes you right to your website. It is going to say it's powered by Weebly and create a free website down here. We can't get rid of that when it's a free website. But everything is on here the way you want it. If you want to have that banner image across, you certainly can leave that there. But for now, it's nice to have everything on one page for everybody. And once you have it complete, go ahead and make sure you copy that website and send it to your secretary, and they can add that to the Lisbon Public Schools website under your name so your students and parents can find that information right there. Thanks, guys. I hope this helped. Have a great day.